Are we back? I give up on the thing. Good God! I noticed it recently, but OBS wasn't really liking me because, like, when I added the thingy that separates the OBS audio thing, it just didn't like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That is fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. That's fine. At least the other plugins work. That's all that makes me happy. That's all. I'm kind of scared to touch anything. So once I do the stream, I'm gonna restart my PC and see what the frick is going on. Because I know that the OBS noise capture thingy worked last time. Well, when I was like testing it out, not on stream, because I tested it out with hang on, with Mix It Up one here thing with it. What did I test it on? As soon as you captured, it might have encoded infinite capture cost. Ah, that might be it. That might be it. Okay, let me just make sure. I'm just gonna close a couple things on my end. Very slowly. Just wanna play my game, please. I didn't stream for like a couple of days. I'm putting on my next... Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. This computer... Yep. It's a thing. But yes, for people who don't know, and this is my cat form. I only use this for Ace Attorney. I might need to find another game for me to start to use this one a bit more. But there's actually a lot of things with this model that I've got to update. A lot of things I've got to update. Because now I know how to do things. Could be a Pokemon model. I'm a Pokemon now. Apparently I'm a Pokemon now, I see. I'm gonna wait a bit. I don't think... Okay, still... Let's just do Ace Attorney. Oh... Don't give me ideas. I kind of want to put like a bit of fire on my tail or like floating above like next to my ears now. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's very doable. Like super doable. Okay. Where's my mouse? How do I say your name? Sticky Rice? Sticky Rice. Thank you so much for the follow, Sticky Rice. Unfortunately, we will not be hearing... Oh, it went through? Ugh. If OBS was a physical thing right now, I would be shaking it. And so I'm going to instead do that to my plush toy right here. So that one went through. Oh, no. I get it. Psycho, thank you so much for the follow. I know why. Because redeems are through Mix It Up. And I don't have the browser source for like the Mix It Up notifications anymore. That would make sense. Because normally, channel redeems don't have a noise. So I had made it so that Mix It Up would give it a noise. But yeah, Mix It Up. I don't have Mix It Up's browser source on OBS. That makes so much more sense. Oh my god. I was so confused. I was like, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's just switch over to the game before something else happens to this thing. God darn it. There we go. And then game music. Volume check. Volume check. Volume check. Volume check. Oh yeah, I have to use this with my mouse though because I don't have a keyboard. One moment. Okay, no. For a second I thought I could use my controller. I did, don't worry. I drank at least 60 times. Combo Pan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Kino time? Kino time? You're trying to break. I did. Oh yeah, you had general. I'm pretty sure opening. What's Kino time? Kino? 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 I learned up to. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to be hydrate. I just hydrated. I literally just hydrated. Ah, I see. No, I broke it. Oh, I haven't watched the VOD yet, unfortunately. Let me do some stretches first. So I'm gonna be using my mouse a lot for this portion because I don't got arrow keys on my keyboard. I'm saving up to buy I think it's a Razer Black Widow. I think it is. It's similar. I think Bunny has that keyboard. Nyap nyap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bunny has a Black Widow one as well. But my sister and her boyfriend have one, and it's really nice. The clickety clicks like that. I get it. Because I'm gonna be saving up for that one. My next paycheck's on Tuesday, right? Yeah. Huntsman? I have the Huntsman. I've got the 60%. Posture check. But yeah, I've got the Huntsman. I've got the 60%. I think I've got the Huntsman. One moment. What are you? I have the Huntsman Mini. Yeah, I have the Huntsman Mini. Listen, before my table was like so small, so I got a tiny keyboard so that I could you know, have my drawing tablet on. Okay, so the third game I think is Trials and can't spell. Trials and Tribulation? There it is. Making sure everything is good. Yep. Beautiful. Why is there so many people watching me today? That's weird. But yeah, I have to manually put the head pat one on, which is fine. So let me make sure everything is nice and closed. Because we can't. I see. Making sure moving that there. Okay. So, oh no wait, no, I have to make a new one, I'm pretty sure. Because we're on the third game. Trials of Tribulation, which is the last one of the set, which is sad. I hope that they add like the next set of games. Let me replay Dual Destiny. I've learned so much with streaming today. I noticed, I think I got the notification. I got the notification for it, Taiji. I actually got the notification for your stream today. This morning, a couple hours ago. Yes. I got the notification, I'm like, oh, I can see Taiji's thingy again. And then it just won't appear again. I can see it not appearing. But okay. Let's go with the third game. That's Chief! Oh, that's Chief! Howdy! Howdy, Blue Wolf. That's my Chief right there. Because it way too... Oh, yeah, that makes... yeah, I can see that. I can see, yeah. Yeah, I'm way too cool for normal notifications. It's gonna be sub only. But it's Chief! It's my queen! And someone I don't know. And Phoenix. He's wearing a necklace. Okay, let's go. Tournament memories! Chief, 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 Chief. Huff, huff. Maybe I can do this. Ugh! How did I get into this mess? It's a red jacket. But yeah, I'm considering doing a sub only twice a month. It's crazy. I see. Why? Why did I do that? Hey, it's Phoenix! But who's the other guy? That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Wait, did Phoenix do... Phoenix? He's got a... Phoenix? Excuse me. Phoenix? It wasn't me. I I didn't do it. Phoenix. 5 years earlier, Mia faced second trial. Phoenix? April 11, 9:40 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phoenix! Hang on, I want to also do something. No, yeah, I'll let you guys see the mouse. Phoenix! Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Hang on, can I play Ace Attorney Trilogy with the controller? Man, that awkward moment Phoenix is in... Phoenix! Okay, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Is that me or is my mic a bit loud? No. Is my mic loud or is that just me? My cousin was playing with my mic yesterday. Mic is perfect? Okay, because he tapped it. He was playing with it yesterday when he came over and I was like, don't touch my mic. Of all things, not the mic. The mic's expensive. Okay. Shit, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Maybe I should move this a bit up. There you go. Him. Oh, him. Oh, Mr. Grisbert. Good morning. He has hair. He's got hair this time. I'm pretty sure he didn't have hair last time. But that was also 5 years in the future. Well, this is 5 years in the past, so. But yes, good morning, sir. I'm Mia. Please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. Why would anyone arrest the chief? I mean, she's not chief yet, but yeah. She's not chief yet, but she's still chief in my eyes. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossbird. Look at me. I'm relaxed. Let go my labels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. Excuse me. Chief is the best lawyer. I'm excited for next year with Mike. I go into court with a professional who helped me. Oh, I see. That's cool. My camera over here. There you go. The temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grisberg, am at your service. Why is my knife... Okay. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, Where's the judge? He's not there. Not yet. Was the judge still the judge in this time period? So you surprised me. What, with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean. What? And you've already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. Mia! Oh my god, Mia's doing a thingy. I wonder if Judge has hair or... Maybe! I'm very interested to see what Judge looks like, because this guy still has hair. He didn't have hair before. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. That's us, Phoenix. That's right. Oh, well, Phoenix, right, came out later, so he went from a monk to a judge. Where is he? Oh, hello! Oh, God. Good morning there, everyone. Phoenix! Oh, this is Phoenix before being a lawyer. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. Come on, Chief, you can do this. I just wanted to say, I'll give it all I've got. Proper magic. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem. Gee, that's a very violent sneeze. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? Actually, it's right. Like the Fly Brothers. People screw it up all the time. Okay. And yes, I have a cold. That's why I wear this mask for. That's what this mask is for. I'm reading it too fast. My dog says, this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright, you've got nothing to fear in court today. Okay. Whatever you say, Mia. Make sure nothing else is playing. Turn that one off, turn out Discord. OBS is fine, General can go off. Okay. If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save you. That's not... Mia, wait, Chief, that's not the mindset you're supposed to have. You're supposed to say, you are innocent unless proven otherwise. Yeah, no, I just like having the other things muted as well. I don't like... Yeah, just so I know that which things are meant to stay on, which others are not. Promise I'll save you. Please take off my shirt. This Mia is, very interesting. She's not the Chief that I know, and love, and adore, and would do anything for. That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Hang on, do we have any records? We got people! My client 3rd year at Ivy, he currently has a cold. The victim, he was a 4th year pharmacology student at Ivy. And then Dahlia Holden. Phoenix has a girlfriend? Her eyes are very interesting. He's got a girlfriend? Phoenix? Where the heck is Dahlia in the future then? So she dated the victim until 8 months ago. I see. Alright. Okay, you need to stay strong for your client, Mia. That's a very interesting outfit as well. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Oh yeah? Oh? A year ago? But that trial traumatized me so badly I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. Chief? Oh? It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. What was that? But this time I'm going to win. Did Mia lose a case? For my client and for myself. Mia lost the case. April 11, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. Why does this always look so crooked to me? Court is now yeah, apparently Chief lost the first case. It looks like the judge hasn't changed around 5 years. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's changed. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Chief! Chief! There's my Chief! Oh god, I missed her. Payne! Oh my god, Payne was still there. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Judge always look the same here. He has the same... I kind of want to see, like, what, what is the judge's real name? Hang on, I've got a... I'm kind of curious, what is the judge's real name? Does he have a name? Judge, do you got a name? Judge? Oh my god, he's the unnamed judge. The judge actually doesn't have a name at all. Wait, is this the right judge? Yes. I'm sorry, what? The judge has a younger brother who is also a judge and is also not named. Poor judge, he's got no name. Yeah, I see, his name is Genshin. We'll be referring to Judge as Genshin from now on, I see. I guess. Okay, the defense today is Mia Fey. Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was leading the was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to me? Mia! Chief! Okay, Chief's not a good liar. Yes, well... You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Yeah. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Oh my god, Mia's exactly like Phoenix when he started. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. Payne also has some hair here. I'm pretty sure before he didn't really have any hair. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Ooh. Wait, if he's Genshin of the future, doesn't mean that we could ask him about how your family solved the case, right? I mean, technically speaking, but we can't. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Excuse me? You're trying to trash talk my Mia? My chief? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. Was my detective? Not here. Wrong game. Wrong screen. It sounds like he was a very bright young man. Apparently he was warning Phoenix about something about Dahlia. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Oh, he probably didn't die. Yeah, Phoenix probably didn't do it because it looks like he was electrocuted. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. Okay, time for a little bit of speculation. I'm going to guess, because he's holding the umbrella, that he got electrocuted by that thingy there because the umbrella is up, it hit the umbrella, he's holding the umbrella, he gets shocked, he's dead. That's what I'm going to say happened. Okay, they found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they then called the police. Huh, that certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Seems logical, yeah. It seems pretty obvious, okay. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the records as evidence. Ba-da-bum. So behind the building. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Yeah, can we get an autopsy report, please? Hee. Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death. An unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Do we have anything on records, though, to say how he died? No? A veteran lawyer with a little too much confidence, I see. Alright. Okay, A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a... gentleman? Mama says hi to her, she came to me and saw you. The mama saw I said hi. A gentleman. Alright, gentleman, if you will. A what? Jeep is so cute. She's like very nervous. It's kind of cute. Stand up to Mia, show him what you're made of. A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. I'd like to have an autopsy report, though. Please say you know at least this much. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. Ugh. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court records. But you knew that already, didn't you? I did. The court records. I think I can see them by pressing tab. Wait, do we even... Oh, wait. We are given... Alright, we were given an autopsy report. Electrocution. All the weapons we need can be found in the court records. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I don't like this guy. Don't like him in the future, anyways. I've got to stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better out of me. Get the better of me. The court records. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed tab here. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Electrocution. I'm trying to figure out another type for you. Fire. Electrocution, please. According to the court records, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Very good question there. Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps? No, it'd be the electric wires right above the head. The answer to that will be crystal clear in this trial as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there's one more vital issue. Her post seems to mirror Mr. Right of the yeah, Phoenix learned off the best girl. One of the best girls. What is that? Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood? What do you mean? Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. Oh, I want to punch Payne in the face. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. He's still known as the rookie killer in the future, I'm pretty sure. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? Well, Dahlia, right? At this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Evidence. No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all of our weapons can be found in the court records. Find the evidence you need, then shove it into the old greybeard's face. To the judge's face? Alright. Yes sir, into old greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg. Try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court records. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profile and evidence with tabs, so be sure to go over it all. Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? Profiles. This lady. Mia's voice! I kind of expected Mia's voice to be a bit deeper, but I'll accept that. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. Let me at him. Let me at Payne. He's speaking ill about my chief. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story. He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. I see. Very well, Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? I can see, Mr. Payne... could I get some details about Payne, please? Like, residence, an address, please? Just out of curiosity, that's all. It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objections. Very well. Dunk. The court calls Mr. Phoenix right to the witness stand. Think this nothing would survive it, except for Chief, because I would never hurt Chief. Everyone else can burn. Oh, look at him. He's kind of cute like that, but also the outfit is, that fashion sense is interesting. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. No, he means what did you do before you were arrested? Oh, I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Dirk Swolt. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was... Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his code to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, are we gonna start with the cross-examination stuff? Well, that. Please tell us your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. The victim and I. I admit I was there, but I'm not the killer, and all I did was find his body. I guess Phoenix was always kind of... He will grow up. He'll grow up to earn this badge, the attorney's badge. The first and last time I wore it was a year ago. Mia. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Huh. I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer. I just can't stop staring at his pink outfit. I don't know why. Phew. It looks like the judge understands. No, Mia. Ugh. Being naive, you know. Too naive. Mia. Huh? Heh. It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. And that would be? This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. We're gonna be plucking out some stuff. Cross-examination, you know what we're doing? Yeah, cross-examination. He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. Well, that's why he chose to bring out Phoenix first. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? I kind of like how they're doing this, in all honesty, because like in the beginning of each game, there's always like the tutorial case. I kind of like how they're setting up this one. It's a bit more serious than all the other ones, except for Chief's Son. Chief's Son is the best one at the beginning. I'm biased over Chief. If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client, in court, all lies must be struck down. Chief Me seems so nervous you've got everything in lawyer school. The thing is, this is the second case though. The first case she lost. I wonder who she lost to though. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie, a contradiction? I'm gonna... Let me look, because there was a phrase he said that was weird. Hopefully it wasn't Von Karma. Oh my god, if it was Von Karma, that'd be traumatizing. Man, I heard something. Is someone watching the TV that loud? Or is that a microphone? Or loudspeaker? So I heard something through my window and I was like, No, okay. Okay, now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. That was your TV? Oh my god. I see. I I don't know, it didn't sound like your voice. I don't think it was speaking English either. Oh, he's lying. Look at him. He wouldn't do that to me, would you? Mia, you're so naive. It's adorable, but Mia. There's already one thing I want to press. He said the British wannabe. How do you know that? This one. How do you know he was stuck up wannabe? What's all this? What's this info? Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew that guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. You called him a British... stuck-up British wannabe, I think it was? If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Phoenix? Achoo! Oh, Phoenix! Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me. I'm not the killer. I swear. I think my chief and the they are very cute. I don't know. I find them extremely cute in this scene. 5 years ago, they were so awkward. It's adorable. Mr. Wright, I'll give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Do we have any images of him? Phoenix! No! Well, I mean, we can just see the back of his shirt. Phoenix! Ugh. Objection, my darling. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? He's wearing a jacket! I think that's the reason why. He doesn't have a Union Jack right now, I mean. Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. I don't think he was wearing the flag. Yeah, I don't think... but... He's not wearing... He's wearing a jacket in the back of his shirt. He said a shirt, that's why. That means he must have seen him without the jacket. I'm going to at least put that. I think that's what I'm going through my head right now. Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. How do you know that? Phoenix! I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I like this one. This is a nice one. Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to like the new soundtrack of this game as well. But right now, this gotcha one is very subtle. It's super catchy. I think this one is growing on me quite a bit. Yeah, I have to get used to it. I definitely like this a lot better than the second one. The second one, it took me like a little while to get used to it. I like this one. I like the third Trials. I like the third games one. Okay, yet I'm no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Yeah, Phoenix! Why are you lying? Please forgive me. Wow. Mia, you made our client cry. I wasn't meant to... Let him. That pee on his that pee on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Right was all wrong. Mia, no, this isn't how you're meant to. You're meant to always believe in your client. Mia. Oh, this Mia is so different to the Mia that taught us in the future, and I'm like, who are you? He. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Oh no, did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medication for it? Oh, that's odd. Yeah, I took some, but... Was the medication... Was the medication that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Was it something that was found at the scene of the crime? Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. It was found at the scene of the crime. Phoenix! Phoenix! He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Oh no, Mr. Wright. Shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another look at the photo from the scene of the crime. I don't see anything. Yeah, are we getting another? Are we getting another crime? Are we getting another image? Oh, another photo from the crime scene. Yeah, we're getting another one. What is this? It's in the victim's hand. Wait, what's the time? Why is that clock? 3:05? I think that's 3:05, isn't it? Yes, that's 3:05. Alright. In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X. Why are we objecting? Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Don't tell me there's a thing on it that says it's Phoenix's. Or that, especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What? Oh, Mia's shocked face is cute. Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine. Dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. Phoenix! Order in the court. Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Very well. The court will accept them into the record. The victims were stopped at the time of death. Okay, so the time is going to be an important thing. Cold Killer. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this? This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids. Okay, let's get another testimony. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacological department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. It could have been the cable or perhaps a picture. Is there a Pikachu somewhere around here? Pikachu? Pikachu, did you do a thing? What'd you do this time? We talked for a bit, then around 3, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold X for the last 2 to 3 Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Poor dude. Yeah, let's go Pikachu in the stand. Pikachu! I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid that you wouldn't believe the truth. That's true. You'll forgive me if I say that I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Please! Please, no more lies. Okay. That's fine. Press. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated that you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. Huh. You said the victim was in the pharmacological department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. God, that took me a bit. I was like, Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist, I see. I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. Oh, that is a bit suspicious. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. But maybe I should ask him for some more details. The department. Is the wires above his head a thing? I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmaceutical department. I was saying, not pharmaceutical, pharmacology. Because I was reading pharmaceutical. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. Are we gonna actually get Dali on the stand, though? I'm kind of interested to see what she says about all this. Why she break up with Swallow? A little bit earlier, you said in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltage, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. I have a snack as well, don't I? Hang on a second. I do! I got a snack. I forgot that I brought a snack instead. I have coconut rolls with banana. And then my mom has coconut rolls with taro. Apparently we bought them on the same day. Oh, that smells nice! Sorry. Ugh. I like coconut. They had strawberry ones as well, but I'm not really a fan of strawberry. Maybe they're using Voltors. Maybe they're using Voltors, maybe. Or maybe they're using like Zapdos or any legendary. Oh, this actually smells super nice. What? I got crumbs in my toy. Hang on. What? Delicious. Let me get some water. Okay. Very delicious. Okay, they use non-standard voltages, so there's high voltage cables everywhere. Measurement clear. High voltage cables. You know, the thing that's currently like broken above his head. Yeah, there were electrical poles set up everywhere, set up all around the building. The high voltage cables runs overhead overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. How did you lose it? Did you drop it or did you leave it somewhere? Yes. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Yeah, where were you? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You know, so we know where it was. You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. He's loves. He's in love. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch. Why'd you punch me in the jaw? What? Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like quoting someone all of a sudden. Mia! Huh. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. Yeah, why did he? I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. But we do have a method, though. We do know how he died. Sounds like you, like I just feel like coming outside you with an axe. Yeah. No, not an axe, excuse me. A flamethrower. A flamethrower. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Things ain't looking good for ya. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? You didn't have no effect on them. You think I care? Smoke? You can die of having too much smoke in your lungs. I knew it was too much work for a little girl. Pardon me, how old are we again? We don't have an age. I may well cook and help you. Hello, Nico-sama. What you cooking? What you cooking? Food. I had breakfast a bit ago. I had lots of leftovers. Oh, that sounds nice. Very delicious. Give. And you're supposed to the little girl. This rude mother trucker. However, there is still one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor? Method. Mythic! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Welcome! I love you! Who's gonna be fun? Oh, darn it! You're playing! Skyward Sword, yeah, I know, I noticed that. I took a glance at it. Time to attack! Oh no! Retreat! Oh, I was ready. I was getting ready. I was like, is Tidy gonna do it? Is Tidy gonna do the shout out? Yeah, but I'm the owner of this thing and I like doing things too, you know? Can't beat me. I'm always super fast. One way or another. But yes, welcome raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. We're playing... what are we playing again? Ace Attorney. And right now, this is a very embarrassing case. One way or another. So, the characters are so different from what they normally are. Okay, how the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? You know. By that giant, like, sparkling wire right above his head. You know, just very obvious right there. I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor. But we know it. So, how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. I can establish it. I can. I know how to do this. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye. I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mrs. Swallow died. That'd be most impressive. I want to punch you in the face. I want to shave off that bit of hair right there. It's kind of annoying. Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court. Yes, we need evidence to prove it. Let me move me a bit, just a little bit. There we go. Better. An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence. Of course, I know that. Actually, I totally forgotten about that. Me, Chief. Now then, Miss Faye, let's see what you've got. Let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. It was in this one. It was in here. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? Turns out Mr. Right just like his mentor. I know. This thingy. Mia's voice is so cute. Well, naturally, it's right here. That's... What is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard? The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then, the high voltage cable... Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. I don't know how it broke. That is the most likely explanation. I don't know how it broke, though. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, I believe some praise is in order. Can I bap you on the face? Pretty please. Just let me bap your face, please. It won't hurt. Not one bit. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. That it's an accident? The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... No, that's not how... That's not how it works. Pain! These things are high off the ground. Do you really think anyone's able to cut them from down here? Phoenix probably not... Ugh. I'm going to throw something at Pain. I am going to throw something at Pain. The defendant. How? How? Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence to back this up, Pain? That much is certainly true. Yes, and that's not all. We've got proof. What's your proof? Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer. You do? Well, what is it? His fingerprints. You expect Phoenix to be competent enough to throw a shaft? Yeah, you think he's smart enough to do that? What is his fingerprints on what? His fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medical bottle? Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. Which one? As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. You mean... I don't know what this means. Yes, it's quite clear. And move this. Apparently I was too far left than I normally am. There we go. Now I can actually see the screen a bit more. It was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm prints of the victim's very own hand. Phoenix, oh my god. What? I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. Order, that's enough. I think we can conclude that there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're done. This guy's already given up. Mr. Grossbird. My hemorrhoids never lie. The show's over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty from the first time I saw him. No, you're wrong. I hope. Maybe Phoenix simply grabbed him in anger, but like, maybe. No, it was palm print, so he shoved him. If it's a palm print, then he shoved him. Right? Well, it does depend on what kind of, like, handprint it was. Like, how it was, We'll just have to see. Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor, at this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict on this case. Perhaps Phoenix really did kill a man who was playing a murder. Oh no, we have... Oh my god, we have been... Oh no. Do you have something further to add, Miss Fate? We hold it? We did. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You gotta tell the truth, Phoenix. Is he protecting someone? Hang on, is he protecting someone? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. It's Phoenix. Okay, I'm going to guess that it's Dolly. It's the Dahlia. He's protecting Dahlia. It really does sound like someone's putting like a megaphone or microphone thingy. And I'm like, what are you doing out there? Sorry, I'm really curious of what they've done, but okay. Yeah, I can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... I see. I don't know. I have a feeling that he's protecting someone because he really doesn't want to tell. Doesn't want to say anything. But then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Yeah, I want to check something. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna quickly... Ooh. Are you trying to get off a what? A helicopter? I see. They're still talking. I'm so confused. I'm so confused and interested. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna quickly grab some side music so that I can have something in the background. Which one is my queen's music? Darn, why is all this in Japanese? Without screaming at it would work. No, you don't. Magpies are like the most terrifyingest things in this world. You do not understand. Screaming at it would never work. Don't mind me though. I'm actually just I'm grabbing some background music for me. Cause like every time it goes silent, I'm just like quickly press the next one, go to the next one. No, give me this one. I want to listen to these ones. But the thing is, the soundtrack on Spotify is all in Japanese, so like I need to grab this one. I need to find... I know that she has one. Dun 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 dun. I like certain animals, but would not like to meet them in person. That is true. I also like certain animals, but there are certain animals that I'm like, no thank you. I don't need to see you. Pictures are fine. But also some pictures also like not, that's not what they actually look like in real life though. I think it's, where is it? Oh, here it is. So it's number 11. Okay, where's my one? Disc 2, number 11. Beautiful. I'm actually listening to Ace Attorney music also in the background now. I just want to listen to Athena's songs. It gets me in the mood to like, let's do it. It's okay, Mr. Wright, I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. What is that? His cheekbones are very bright right there. No matter what it is you have to say, I believe you and I'll represent you to the very end. Oh, this is where the whole thing, like, we believe you in our client, no matter what happens. Don't object me. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright, you gonna tell? I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. It's my fault that Dirk Swallow is dead. Mr. Payne's objection sounds like his objection is just horrible, yeah. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. Oh, wait, this is a beginning thing anyways. I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. His objection sounds like his objection does sound like a headless turkey. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Okay. I see. What you just said, was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Yeah, that doesn't specifically say that he's the murderer. It just says that he pushed him. Well, as things currently stand, we all absolutely convinced you are. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Okay, there it is. There's the Phoenix we all know and love. There's our Phoenix. There's our boy. There he is. Oh, thank you? I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. Again, pushing the victim doesn't mean that he killed the victim. It feels like my hand was just starting to do the Harlem Shake. Okay. When I pushed the victim. Alright, let's get some info. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. Oh yeah? A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just laying there, dead. Okay, yeah, that sounds alright. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. But then also, you can't technically... a simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Yeah, even if it wasn't, yeah. He didn't push him to hit the cable on purpose. Wait a minute. Judging by what he just showed, wouldn't, okay, if he was pushed, he wouldn't land on his front, would he? He'd land on his back. Yeah, if someone shoves you, you'd land on your back, not on your front. But also, I'm very interested to hear what that, what was it called? The loud noise. Yeah, I'm interested because Phoenix said that he heard a noise. And I'm super interested to know what that noise is. Okay, at the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But he had an umbrella. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye. Let me warn you right now, if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. He's a doofus. He's a dum-dum. Dingus. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. I want to know what he heard. He heard a sound when he pushed, a dog. Press this view. This one. A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But it was really loud. It was like snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Snap. He. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. Snap is not the sound of electrocution. It's the sound of something breaking. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Oh, tell me more. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could have been... Yeah, well, it could have been... Come on, hurry up, tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Someone's home. See, he fell on his back. He fell right on top of it and it broke. Yeah. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Huh, Miss Faye? What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? It's like one of those scenes from another... I know of it, but I've never watched it. I've never watched it, but I know of that scene. It's important though. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered in the testimony. With the stairs. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. I'm about to throw that flimsy evidence in your face. The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. After I shoved him, he fell... Okay, so. Oh. There is already something that I am very interested about this. If he fell on his umbrella, why is his umbrella there? And him here? So he must have stood up again. So I'd like to present this bit of information right on this scene. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I hadn't mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. But what do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. He's not on the umbrella anymore. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. I mean, that's not really how distance works. That's not how that works in... Okay. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No! Order! Who's to say supernatural powers don't exist in Venus, right? I mean, if you think about it, we've got spirit mediums, we've got, spirit mediums, but she did the point! Okay, the victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. Hello, SM. Hello. I want to present it as evidence immediately. Gimme. I find near... It looks like a normal umbrella. But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. On top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. But... I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial. But, as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. No! What's my dad that time? I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. On your testimony and brother loud snap. Yep. Well done, me. You had given up. You can leave. You gave up. God darn it. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. No, he was useless. My God, I hate him so much. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. Incontrovertible, sure. Well, who is this witness? Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean... Dolly? I do, Your Honor. Oh no. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, Phoenix. I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Bring her out. Come on, bring her out. Bring her out. I'm gonna poke some holes. Too bad Francie von Karma is probably too young to be here. He needs a whipping. How old is Francie? She'd be 13, I'm pretty sure, right? Because she's 18 by the start, by when we meet her. I think she's 18. Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Our chief is getting her confidence back. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious. Mia, what do you mean by that? Bring her out. Come on, I'ma get her. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Ugh. And move my mic a bit closer again, because I leaned back. April 11th, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. You're doing good, Phoenix. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. You at least told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh? I mean... We still have to get through the next part of this trial. Relax, my boy? You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life? Huh. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. I wonder what the P stands for. I think it's P for Phoenix. It has to be, there's nothing else. Not sure why Phoenix is single. Well, let's see. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. So 8 months ago was when she also broke up with, Doug? With Swallow. Oh, that's cute. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That necklace is very interesting. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave it to me on the day that we met as a symbol of our love. What is that? She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dottie. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy, I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Phoenix, that's cute. Wow, date one. Never a good idea. It's cute though, that was cute. A small given right in the day they met. He shows it to everyone. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating. Yeah, but she was so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. Okay, that's suspicious. And by the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been August 27th, would it? Why August 27th? Why that specific day? Is that the day that they broke up? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here on in this courthouse. Oh yeah? What's this? A newspaper clipping? Well, let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I wrong? Am I correct? An article, can I read that? Stop talking for a moment, Mia, I just need to do a quick reading. An article, okay, almost 8 months ago. 1 minute. Very little information is being disclosed at this time since the victim of yesterday's incident has the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courtroom cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with them. Oh, I get it. I get it. All right. I'm gonna quickly check a thing. Oh no, poor Phoenix. Oh no. Oh no, I get it. I know what's the bottle. Oh no. Pet the rabbit. 1 moment. Tina, where are you? I got to give you some pets. Fine, I'm ready to go. Hello, I got to give you some pets. I see, those are the only points that you'd spend. I see. Headphone back on. Yeah, maybe you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. The butler did it, the one that does things. I mean, Darling looks like she'd be someone that has a butler, if you think about it. I just felt like Tina, he's just sitting there. He's just lying there, relaxed. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I get a feeling I know what's going on. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. I guess so. I feel sorry for Phoenix if it's going where I think it's going. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes though. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that saving music. That saving music was good. April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I forgot how long these cases could be. We're only doing... This is like the tutorial, and we're already like an hour and a half into it. But Sunday's gonna be just like short streams, because I like resting Sundays. But yeah, I'll probably do a Kami tomorrow. Maybe if you like Phoenix... If you let Phoenix pet Tina, he'll cheer him up. He'll probably take it. Tina will probably take all the pets he needs. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel sorry for Phoenix if she's stream. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... Does Phoenix... I'm pretty sure... Like, he doesn't date anyone at all, Phoenix. At all. At least not in the future games. I don't remember him, like, talking about anyone. He's married to his job. He's married to his job. Okay, April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Okay, let's see who she is. Oh my. My. What's with this stiff silence? Okay, I might actually pause my background music just for this. What's with the stiff silence? This music? In my long career as a judge, I've never been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. Gee, I can't believe you actually said that. Payne. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous. My god, she's got everyone wrapped around her fingers. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel. She's 19, right? She's 19, right? How old are you guys? Okay, she's 20 now. You're 49. I don't even know how old the judge is. People, boys, don't do this. Yeah, you're married to stream, god. Rush him with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're also nice. I almost feel right at home. The judge isn't immortal, he's over too. She is very pretty, but at least we're in the right age range for her. She's 20. The rest are like, twice her age. Oh, more so with the judge. Who knows how old he is? Let me do some stretches. Okay. She is very cute, but her eyes are very creepy. I'm so right at home. Not at all. It was nothing. If we may move on now, what's your full name and occupation? My name is Dolly Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I'm stuttering, why? I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Who? Me? Judge? Payne? The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. Well, we know whose milkshake... we know whose milkshake brings out the voice of the yard. Me, ha! Her with blue eyes. I mean, it's also how they've also colored her eyes. Is what I'm very interested in. It's how they colored her eyes. Like the shading of it, that's really unnerving to me. Sir, is there something I can help you with? You can go on and say whatever it is on your mind. I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it. Feeny for Phoenix Feeny, alright. Wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it. Yes. I can see why you'd say that. She's going to be a tough witness, alright. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Ah, my. I'm not Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. Calling it an incident when it was a murder, alright. Well, an accident. What you witnessed, my darling? I've been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class is over. Hang on, I'm gonna put some background music. There should do. Maya's the closest thing to a girlfriend Mr. Right has after this. No, Maya's too young. Like, I think Maya's... Is Maya 18 or 16 by the time we first meet her in the first game? Maya is young. I think Maya's 18 in the first game. Maya too young. So at this point, Maya is currently 13. I'm pretty sure. And Phoenix is 21. Too young. Too young. Oh, closest thing. But too young. Too young. Planning to Phoenix place after class is over. Feeny and Doogie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Doogie got all wobbly and just collapsed. What? That's not how it worked. No, contradiction. That's when Feeny noticed I was there. I went to go find some other students and they called the authorities. That's not... But that's... Excuse me, we got this thing that says something different. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of youth of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. But I would never. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? Doesn't stop innocent Pearl from... I know! Pearl! Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Teehee. You haven't changed a bit. Pardon? You know us? Dahlia, you know us? Mia Fey? You know us? What's this? So you two are acquainted? We know you? Yes, we've met before. Once. Or was it in the case of a year ago? Interesting. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Madame? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. How old is Mia? I can't remember how old she is in this one. I wish she was given an age. Those butterflies been looking a bit, distracting. Kinda wanna... bapper them a bit. Yeah, what I witnessed. We're doing cross-examination right now. Press this one. What do you mean all wobbly? What's this all quote-unquote wobbly? Are you saying the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right? There's fingerprints on his jacket. I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie. If I press her for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry with me. What should I do about her testimony just now? Show a contradiction. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never. My God. Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a little fishing expedition. She might be very cute, but not as yeah. Staring like, That is, she has no supporting. The silence are like, Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. You're doing it horribly. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mrs. Solly's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if he came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. This music really is good, though. I think right now, this game in particular has like my favorite soundtrack from the trilogy. Rest of the game says, the rest of the games are very nice. I need to replay Dual Destinies though. I'm probably gonna do Dual Destinies on stream as well. I have the game, so I can play it. And revise testimony. It looks like we're finally getting somewhere. I think I'm going to do all the Ace Attorney games. That's gonna be my goal. I'm going to do all the Ace Attorney games. Yes. I'm not sure about the side games just yet though, but I'm kind of interested in Miles' side story stuff. To finally getting somewhere. I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting. They were fighting. His testimony, they were fighting. This girl. So you say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me. I liked the end to the previous song. Everyone seemed to be on the same side for once. I know! It was good. I just love Francie. I loved it when Francie was in there. I want Francie back. Does she ever come back? Anyways, there was a loud crack. Oh, look at that hair flick. That hair flick was nice. That hair flick was nice. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he had a loud, sharp noise. I went to go and Mom started to ask me about setting up a stream. Setting up a stream to play. Wait, is Mom started gonna play Ace Attorney? Oh my God. A loud, sharp noise. He said that? Of course he did. He spoke the truth, unlike you. If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Oh. Well, maybe the noise just wasn't that memorable. Objection, please. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, she's asking about I would 100. Wait, is Mama Satu gonna stream? Oh my God, that should be fun. I'll definitely follow and watch. According to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. I kind of really like this music though. It's very soothing, very relaxing. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. She's deaf. Headphones? You mean both of your ears were covered? Oh yeah, we gotta take a note of that, both of the ears. The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. Yeah, I do that. I mean, yeah, I don't believe it to be true, but that is a thing. Why? You don't do anything. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. I'm not done yet. Why is my dad talking? Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. Lightning? It was rain. Lightning. Electricity. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yeah, lightning, not thunder. Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I correct? Now it's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. It is what it is today. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, he could have been struck by lightning, actually, yeah. Isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh, I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur in this guy anyway? The entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is a mistake. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. Yeah, that is that. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. I think the judge has thoughts of food from time to time. I missed that. What she said. He. I'm heard that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. Huh? The judge is too busy having a crush on Yuri. Who's Yuri Ayashio? Oh yeah, Yuri-san. Sorry, I was like, wait, who's that again? It's not that. It's Genshin doesn't have a crush on her. It's the doctor that does. Yeah, what's this? I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day of the location. What? What's more, we have evidence that the electricity cable is definitely linked to this case. I threw something and it kind of scared me. Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence? This... Fit of it. Oh god, I remember this word and being something I can't say. And who is this from? The pharmacological students who were conducting experiments in their lab that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimonies of the pharmacological students. All equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden around 3 PM that day. Was it a blackout? All the lab's equipment run on high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely. They lost power because of a severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 PM, which fits the time of death listed on the autopsy report. Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning to have them replaced in the near future. Huh, I see. Apparently, the cable had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. Okay. However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct? Well, I suppose you could say that. I like how Mia's wearing a necklace or whatever. Yeah, I don't think she uses it though. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Mia doesn't use that at all. Not that I recall. Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor? I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try and regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Very well, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? That's only one person. Let me do a stretch. Someone hurt the cable's feelings and it broke. I know, someone broke the cable. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I mean, yeah, it has to be you. It has to be you because you pushed him into... Your testimony clearly states that... No, wait, no, you pushed him into the umbrella. It has to be you. Okay. It's him. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. The defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. He's sneezing. He sneezed! Oh my god, he got the cable sick. Now, this happened at around 3 PM, correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that? Let's get some water. The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 PM, which fits right into Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Yes, the prosecution also came to the same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See that umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. This music is really like... It's catching on. I'm liking this music a lot. I'm okay. Wow. Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. Nah, the cut was too far towards the thingy. Oh, everyone's home. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, that doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. Things went a bit big by Wolf. He huffed and puffed and sneezed the house down. I need to actually fix something. Let me see. There you go. Okay. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. That's true, yeah. Order in the court. Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done. Dahlia! Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? I really do like this music though, whenever she has something to say. It is very annoyingly soothing. The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. What the? Please, just one more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge. The eyes are always so creepy. Yes, oh, of course it's alright. Anything for you, just go on right ahead and give your new testimony. Miss Judge. This is it. What is she gonna say this time? She's finally starting to show her true colors. Alright, what did you witness part 2? The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dogi tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapped and Dogi being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. No. Less than a minute. That wouldn't work because Phoenix was also soaked. So if Phoenix did knock into Dogi, and Dogi was electrocuted, wouldn't Phoenix also be electrocuted as well as a result of still touching him? Okay, after being shelled, the victim got up and tried to run away. And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Give me that gavel. I'm gonna throw it at your head. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Okay. Less than a minute? Yeah, bad, Judge, bad. Less than a minute. But the clock says 15, of 5 minutes. Where's the rest of the minutes? He got electrocuted 5 minutes after the cable broke. Where is it? This one. Oh, my darling. 5 minutes! That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? 5 minutes. Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medication I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. There's that 10-minute leeway there. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real killer killed Mr. Dog Swallow. I don't really have a person to be the killer just yet, though. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. This is nonsense. The real murderer? Okay, Mia's objection is growing on me. Even you can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? Ah, I love that hair flick. So nice. There's only one person who could have murdered Mrs. Swallow. There was one other person there. It has to be Dahlia. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer. Miss Faye, is this defense ready to indict someone as the real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready. Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Be very careful before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer? Literally the only other person there. It's Dahlia. It has to be Dahlia. It could have only been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you? The defense is grasping at straws. The 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Order, Miss Faye! What? I mean, why? That is to say, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. You made me... Oh my god, I remember an old clip of mine saying like pretty people shouldn't need to go to jail. Dahlia is pretty, but she isn't on that pretty scale that I have in my head. She's pretty, but not that pretty enough to be excluded from going to jail. Okay, it was you who pushed him to his by your own bare hands. Oh hello, butterflies. How could you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are... That hold its phoenixes. Oh, I missed it. Phoenixes, hold it. Oh, Phoenix, I missed you, hold it. Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. Let's you. You? What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. I think she's supposed to be the very definition of pure and could do no wrong. Oh, that one exists. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Phoenix, you're too naive. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Okay. I'm an actual kitty now. Bailiff, grab that man. I'm an actual kitty, yes. Leave my Dolly alone. I don't think she's innocent. Wow, oops, I just whacked something on my keyboard. I am cute. That boy. Dahlia? Oh, never mind him, Grossberg. He's gotten himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. He seems to have arrived just in the nick of time. Do we have info? I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Yes. Stop talking. Nah. Headpad. Okay, this headpad's a different one. Where is it? Boop. There you go. Okay, incident report. Let's go. Location, district courtroom, cafeteria, date time, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Amado, 28. Lawyer, suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay. Amado ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It isn't clear how the poison entered the... we know what the poison is. Oh, it's very, very clear as to what the poison is. There's a little bottle right here. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. You better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Oh. Me, oh no. Oh, that's Mia. Mia was dating someone? Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. So, are we given a profile for... Okay, no. So what's his name again? Amado Diego? Diego Amado? Which way? Diego Amado. Yeah, everyone be losing someone today. Now then, the defense... You have a very serious accusation, Mr. Payne. What do you have to say about this? Well, really, Your Honor. That is, I... May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Ah, don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in my hands. Sniffle. That is, go right ahead. Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Dougie. He's got hair jiggles. I know, I looked at it, I was like, that's not how hair works. Unless it's a lot of it, like, I don't know how hair works. My hair's just flat. Okay, yes, I am indeed accusing you. Not only am I saying that you murdered Dog Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this. Look, sorry. Please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear. I believe this girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. Phoenix really does want to protect her. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this. Oh, I know, because Phoenix has the bottle of poison. I think, and that's... Oh, maybe she's trying to get him out. Because he still has the poison and he's not giving it back. And he showcases it to everyone, saying that, like, oh, my dolly gave it to me when we first met, or something like that, I'm going to guess. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria to this building. I have this solved. And then, the same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. My throat is really dry. What could that possibly have to do with this case? The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a little longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. How I met my Feeny. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We were so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Phoenix? Mr. Wright, do that again, you'll be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. So... could I ask what you were doing in the reading room? You're a literature student, aren't you? And Phoenix is a lawyer. The Courthouse reading room, it's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. That's true, but why were you there? I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in the courtroom reading room? Hey, I just said that. I just literally just said that. This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mrs. Swallows' case, I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. Keep pressing. What are you doing there? Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. That doesn't sound right. This is the first time I've seen Chief as a sub-not. I know. Well, I mean, Chief appears like for one thing only. No, you didn't. Oh, he does look quite silly as Pearl. She looks okay as Maya though. You weren't here for the courtroom for that. You were here because you were a suspect, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you were here because you are a suspect to this specific case. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? We got the police report, darling. What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy? Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? That's right, the courtroom has the best ice cream. I see, the courtroom has the best ice cream. That's a beautiful reason to go there in the first place. That's why she's there. The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How old is Mia? How old is Mia in this case in particular? What's our case called again? Turnabout... beginning? Wait, turnabout, because we're doing... Okay, so I think Mia is 24. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Somewhere around there. She was a prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Order, order, order. But this is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest rose can hide the something does. Yeah, that's at her death, but that's 5 years ago. No, wait, that she's 22. No, she's 22 now. Because that's 5 years ago. She died, yeah, 5 years? She's 22. What? She's a lot younger than I thought. She's 22 at this point. Or 23. 22 or 23. Depending on which, on what the month, it's April. And whatever her birthday is. Yeah, so she's either 22, 20, 21, 22, 23-ish. Roughly, very, very dependent on like her, when the birthday thing is. Okay, Miss Faye, because we're in April right now, so this is currently in April. Okay, Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witnesses in an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true about that. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest, huh? Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago. I see. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now just got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit the fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Are we doing another testimony? Yes, the poisoning. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something on the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just that a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal with just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I would never know where to get a poison like that. Oh, wait. She knows someone. What is a pharmacological student again? A pharmacology, what does that mean? Pharmacology is a branch of science that deals with the study of drugs and their actions on living systems. She got a person. Because she was still dating Doug around that 8-month period. Oh, we got it. Yeah, so that's what happened here 8 months ago. However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. This is our Mia. This is our chief. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence absolutely smashing. We got someone. You have someone. Oh no, my darling. Where is it? Here it is. Present. You have him. He's a farmer, whatever student. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? Because you were dating someone who you know, studied that. In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Mrs. Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mrs. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Pharmacology? His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. It's the point! It's the point! Oh! This is good. I like this soundtrack too. So many soundtracks are just nice. She broke up with Doug to avoid suspicion. Probably. I think that's the main thing. Or maybe I think Doug would have realized that Dahlia requested that kind of poison, but she didn't have the poison on her anymore because she had given it to Phoenix in the form of the bottle. So yeah, he had no proof, but you know, something like that, something along those lines. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And that was and then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table, you. No! Haha. Order! Could it be? That's nothing but a baseless accusation. May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. We got one. Well, yes, that's true. I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? Because you had given it off to Phoenix? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying that I threw the poison container away, I think you'll need to show some kind of proof. Proof? She got me with that. Mia, let me take over your body for a moment. I got this. I got this. I got this. Provide some evidence or I shall disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search of Dolly and the entire courthouse, but Phoenix was in the reading room. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container of the poison was carried in? What happened to it? It's here. It's here. It's a little bottle. She rarely has training until I don't know if Mia, so Maya does training for it, but Mia, I think she immediately moved to the States after her mother's disappearance to become a lawyer. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if Mia can do the channeling. Okay, you were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? That's why you passed it on to someone who had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was this witness's accomplice? Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's... That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. It is very cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 29th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? Yeah, because Phoenix hasn't... Oh. No, there's no longer any poison in the bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. Because Phoenix didn't give it back. He kept the necklace throughout the whole 8 months. Go on. Go on. Where's your breaking phrase? I want to see you break. Order in the court. Phoenix. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Phoenix! Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Phoenix! He's lucky he is a doofus and kept the necklace. Well, I'm going to guess it was his first love. And Dolly is very pretty. I will admit that. Stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Love. It's an annoying thing. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dolly Hawthorne want to date you anyway? It's kind of rude, but that's true. Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. You literally just said that you did the thing. And at this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dolly Hawthorne is dating you is... because of that necklace. Because you still have the necklace. Dolly Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, the necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. Phoenix! Oh no! It's young and naive, I know. Oh, Phoenix. No, that's a lie. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Phoenix, I'm sorry. Oh no. Mia, are you right? The defendant. He's getting away. Bailiff, hurry! After him. Mia, are you right? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no. What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. No. What? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed her and he slammed into me. Oh, he attacked us. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in the blazes are we going to do now? Oh, that's a very good question right there. Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. Phoenix! It's okay, just give back the necklace. I ate it. Doesn't it have trace poisoning in it? You what? You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but... What? What? But the necklace isn't... But that's not a... Chew it? A necklace? Phoenix! Phoenix! What the... Huh? What is he doing now? I don't think he got the right thing. Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? Are you good? The bottle you swallowed may have some poison left in it. If the poison doesn't kill you, you'll have internal bleeding. Excuse me, someone might die here, Payne. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly the bottle did not contain a deadly poison. How can you be so sure? Did he eat the wrong thing? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. Huh. So it would seem... No, there must be some mistake. He must have grabbed something else. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that, or the poison must have lost its potency. There, it's... What else could he grab? Did he actually eat the bottle? There would not be 2 teaspoons, but... This is a bottle. And it has some things that he can probably chew. I'm not sure about the bottle itself. Did he overdose on Cold Killer X? Oh no. Kids are right, Rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust this witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. We might have to take him to the hospital after this. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh. Even after I prove so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Phoenix? Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. What'd you do? I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day, the day I met Doug Swallow. Oh yeah? The girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Yup. We have to wait for this to finish, because we can't click through it. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. Or maybe it's more info. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. What is it? Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Uh-oh. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. Never mind, he didn't give it. But it was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. He's trying to protect Wright here, yeah. And Wright kind of did a thing. Okay. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? At first it seems like he was being... He did seem like it was a jealous joke, yeah. Wright is dumb. He's too naive. He's too in love. Love is weird. She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, this is... The defendant is... Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. Oh my god. Wait, I just realized with how that image was going, with how Dahlia was holding onto Swallow's hand, I think she put the Cold Killer X into his hand. Like placed it in there so that it would tie it to Phoenix. Maybe. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne hydrated. Oh. Stole some poison the night before she killed Dog Swallow. The night before. Naturally, her motive for stealing was to kill someone. Miss Faye, if you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, who exactly was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Phoenix. Sorry, I saw something. Phoenix. No! I forgot the no was a redeem as well now. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of an electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could have been. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Oh, poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was that the one piece of evidence linking her to the incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. Oh. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Feeny, what a joke you are. Oh, are we gonna see your Dahlia's true face? Oh! Oh! I like her like this. I like her as smug. As like this kind of I like her like this. The old cutesy act was annoying, but this is I'll accept this one. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. I don't know, I kinda like her like this. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne? It appears that we are nearing the end of this trial. Maybe. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. I have an idea. I got an idea. Okay, so it's theory speculation time. She stole some of the poison last night, and she was eating lunch with Phoenix, and that's when he lost the bottle of his cold medicine, right? So maybe she put the poison in the thingy, and then she was going to return it to him, so that when he ate it, he gonna go dead. He gonna die. But instead, the whole thingy happened, so she has to use the bottle as a thing to pin the stuff on Phoenix. I think. I think. Hey, oh man, are you senile or something? Why didn't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Patted. Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Get the butterflies away! Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. Excuse me. She's rude. Hold it! Get back here, get back here! I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. We lose our badge? The ultimate price? You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. Oh, that's no good. No. Get back here. Get back here. I hope my theory is correct. You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say Miss Grey? Well, Miss Faye, can you prove evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible, you can't possibly... That hair flick. Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish your guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Oh, it's like 3. Then Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to the court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. This bottle. It can only be this one because it was lost when Phoenix and Dahlia had lunch together. And I'm going to guess that. Okay. Take that. It's in here. Please. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X? Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine. Are they singing? Hang on. There's like 2 different songs like currently playing. So my mom's watching a video and then there's like noise outside my window as well. I'm like, Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the 2 of us. The medicine warms you up, it kills coldness. Yep. More than one way or another. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim dog Swallow that was holding the medicine. Nuh-uh, I'd like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. She had someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. Oh yeah? That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so that she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some of the students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recalled that she was carrying the bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? It was foolhardy to use an electrical code, but she could have died. I know. She really could have died herself. Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She gave it to someone else. See, she had someone else hold it, in this case, Doug Swallow. All you gotta do is check the cold medicine. Did I do it wrong? Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Pain? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. All I need you to do is check the bottle. Huh, I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate the necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What would you do? What do you say? Yeah, that's right. Go on, just take one. If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey. Oh, there it is. The butterflies. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? The butterflies, the poor butterflies. Oh my god. Her snapped face is interesting. Obviously, matter of fact, I clearly don't have a cold. Not gonna work. Eat it. She snapped though. The poor butterflies. That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Wait a minute, what? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Huh? Will we? Well then, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay? Why? Yes? What? I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. Oh, okay. I wish you all the best. There's no butterflies this time, they're all gone. They're all burnt up. Phew. It's finally all over. Too late. I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. Well, you can always just eat it yourself. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has to say. Bye, pretty princess, off to prison you go. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said... There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust this witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. You just said that, and she said, yeah. So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? You see, and here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer, show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Go on, just take a bite. He's here. Is that how he lost his hair? Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Oh, this is how he lost his hair. Yes, Your Honor, I'll file papers for immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about it from the very beginning. Lies! Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor? Was it just me? Or did you and Miss Dolly Hawthorne seem to know each other? Yeah, actually, why do you two know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearings on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne? This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly. Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. This court is adjourned. April 11, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Nominee number 3. Mia, you were wonderful in there. I want to know what Dahlia and Mia's relationship is now. Yeah, he's innocent. God, that was a case. That was a case. Hang on, I need to do a couple stretches now. Oh, I kind of want to get pancakes. Sorry, I'm kind of hungry again. Okay, you wonder when there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. I wonder if Dolly and Will meet again through a mistake. I kinda want to know what their relationship is. Going to explode. Scritches for the cutest. I am the cutest kitty indeed. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them, please? That's rather rude. We don't need to know about it. Anyways, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. You okay, Phoenix? Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations, I think. Thanks. You know, I was thinking... Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. Phoenix. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. This guy's still in love. You're not very bright in the head. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. So naive. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Love hurts. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a bit. A little bit. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Who are your friends? Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep? He's so dumb, but he can find... Yeah, right now he's just very dumb. Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. He's 21 right now, I'm pretty sure. Just let me double check. Yeah, he's 21 right now. So you're in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. But this specific case is set 5 years from the original, the normal series. So he's younger. He's not a lawyer just yet. I hope we can see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Oh, don't worry. You're gonna be my student. As in Mia. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. Ugh. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. How cool she was, but it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise up to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear it in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. Sheep! Oh, my queen! In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Oh, she's so cool. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. Huh? But that is a story for another day. Oh? Turnabout memories. Okay, so she... Oh! Who dat? Yeah, her bang's long, but who dat? Just save. We'll save for now. Okay. But yeah, that's all I'm doing from my end. Let me pop this back over to chatting. Away is playing? I don't know who that person was. He looks like a cyborg. He's got that weird, like, mask thingy. Is he a robot? Is our next person... Is he... What is he? Is he gonna be another prosecutor or something? So it's called the Stolen Turnabout, the next trial. I'm very interested. Like, super interested in what it was. I've seen him in the boots. I know he appears. Like, that character appears in, one of the... What are they called? The stage plays, I think. Yeah, I think he appears in the stage plays, but I don't actually know much about him. Ah, I'm super duper excited for when I play this one next. I think tomorrow I'm doing Okami, so I think my 2 main games for the time being will be Okami and Ace Attorney. Maybe for the time being. We'll have to see. I've actually got to think of like when I'm free. I'm still waiting for like my schedule for next week. But yes, anyways, let me see who I can raid. Because I am hungry. So Ray is streaming right now. Streaming Battleship. Let me go check. Ray, are you still streaming? Ray is streaming. Has been let's raid over to Ray. Yes, you guys have a good day too as well. It's this way, right? Thank you so much for like stopping by and oh, we're raiding Brooke. So Brooke, we're raiding Ray. We're raiding Ray. Raid Brooke. What should a raid message be then? Should it be raid? Should we just do raid Brooke? Understandable. Ray is 100% yes. That we should continue. Yes. Turns out Ray like lives not too far from where I do as well. So I'm like, let's hope we don't cross paths, Ray. Let's not let's hope we don't run into each other on accident. Let's wallet stealing raid. Should it be a wallet raid? Wallet raid then. Wallet raid? I'm not clicking the raid just yet. I haven't like have the command right there. Should it be wallet raid? Hang on. Let me think. Wallet raid. Wallet raid, hand over your wallets. Yeah, let's do that one. Wallet raid, let's hand over your wallets. This is the first time and only time I'm actually going to do a raid message like that. Because normally it's like your raid. But like, wallet raid, hand over your wallets. Give them. They're mine. But yes. Make sure I'm raiding the right person. Yes, I am. We'll be grabbing some wallets today. Yes'm, yes'm, yes'm. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by and staying after that beginning when everything just decided to shut down. It was horrible. But yes, I'll see you guys whenever my next stream is, because even I don't know when that is. Bye! Yeah, that works. Let's do that. Hang on, I'm also going to copy that. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.